Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back. All right, to the second break session of the second cipher of the day. And yeah, wow, it's been first this stretch. Oh, it's been a long day. Like I'm super tired. I'm wiped. And yeah, just can't wait to finish up. I'm getting really close. I decided to do there's a couple of ways I could have done this thing that I'm working on for my project. And I think I'm going to try something different because since I'm already connected a certain way, I might as well use that to kind of control what's happening. And if anything, I can always go back to the other one. So I think I'm going to try something different. And so I'm just trying to work that out, figure it out. But I'm getting really close to getting it done. And then I just have like a one more thing to do, which is adding like speech recognition, which I do here. So shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we'll see. All right. Cool. Let us talk about a thing that I came across and I thought was interesting. And so we spoke about it on the radio show as well. And so let me share my screen. Well, let me first going to add links to this. So there's going to be links to everything I mention next to the recorded video. So if you're watching this later, you can always check it out there. And like I said, we spoke about it on the radio show yesterday, but that's fine. Well, you know what? I'll put a link. That's probably not, depending on, that's fine. I'll just talk about it here. Okay, cool. So for people who may not know, I'm a big fan of like independent artists and supporting independent artists. That's why we have like the radio shows, be able to expose people to really cool artists they may not know about yet. So share my screen. I don't think there's going to be any audio, but I'll do it just in case. So I came across this thing every first Friday for a while now. Bandcamp, which is like an online like digital reseller, but then they sell independent music. What they call okay. They're a standalone marketplace and music community. That's pretty much like the perfect way to kind of say what it is. So Bandcamp, standalone marketplace and music community. Big fan of Bandcamp. And recently, as you can see here, it says that Bandcamp is joining Epic Games. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. I was like, because Epic Games are the same folks that make Fortnite and like Unreal Engine and stuff. So they make a bunch of games. And so this like blog post is from the creator or like co-founder of and CEO of Bandcamp. And they're Ethan Diamond. And let me show you, because I've been a fan of Bandcamp for a minute. So let me open up our Bandcamp page for the radio show. And so you can see here, the collection has like 1,040 items in there. And you can see I've been a big fan of Bandcamp. Well, since I mentioned this, let me post a link to this as well. So I'm pretty sure I was using Bandcamp. I don't know if how I can look this up, but I could have sworn their URL to the website at one point was like bandcamp.mu or something like that. And but yeah, so whole lot of stuff from Bandcamp. Really great place to like discover new artists. And they have a lot of cool features on Bandcamp. Let me go to their homepage. And so they like write articles on different like artists and things. It's pretty cool. So all sorts of like genres and everything. And you can see fans have paid artists $895 million using Bandcamp, and 206 million in the last year alone, which is kind of dope. And these are all the different like things that are being purchased like right now in real time. I always thought that was cool. And they also expanded into doing live streams. So because like during the pandemic, a lot of artists weren't able to tour, and a lot of artists make their living while touring. So Bandcamp set it up to where artists can like live stream their events and sell tickets, and hopefully make some money while things were shut down. And so they allowed like so I think they just it was to a few people first, and I think now it's open to everybody that's signed up as an artist. And they have like this new and notable stuff too here, which is pretty cool. And they have this Bandcamp daily where they're like, I guess it's like in their blog, it's like their blog posts, I guess. So like every day is like a new thing. So they talk about different artists and different stories, and they have an app to where you can stream all your stuff. What's cool is that you can download, so you can download different like FLAC files, so like uncompressed MP3 of various bit rates and stuff, and like you can like search for things also here. Like it's a pretty dope website, and like you can do gift cards, all sorts of things, fair trade music. You can read about fair trade music policy, and they also have like, I forgot what they call them, but they're like little shows. And so like they have like a hip hop one, so they kind of curate different hip hop artists, and there's all sorts of stuff. I forgot what it's called. It's like a radio thing. And then yeah, and then they also have like merch. So certain artists are able to sell like vinyl and posters and things like that. And that was weird. Okay. Okay, so let me get to this real quick. So yes, so Bandcamp has a lot of cool stuff that you can do and things. Yeah. All right. Cool. So then, as you can see, Bandcamp, I'm a fan of. So when I saw it, I was like, huh, interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with Epic Games. So it looks like Epic Games is going to purchase Bandcamp. And so it says here, Bandcamp will keep operating as a standalone marketplace and music community, and I will continue to lead our team. Cool. The products and services you depend on aren't going anywhere. We'll continue to build Bandcamp around our artist first revenue model, where artists net an average of 82% of every sale. And what's cool is on Bandcamp Fridays, Bandcamp waives their part of the sale, so artists get even more. But on average, they get like 82% of every sale, which is like, if you're familiar with how much artists get like per sale on other platforms, this is like amazing. And so you'll still have the same control over how you offer your music. Bandcamp Fridays will continue as planned, and the daily will keep highlighting the diverse, amazing music on the site. However, behind the scenes, we're working with Epic to expand internationally and push development forward across Bandcamp. From basics like our album pages, mobile apps, merch tools, payment system, and search and discovery features, to newer initiatives like our vinyl pressing and live streaming services. So that's pretty dope. And so you can go on and read more about it. And also, I included what Epic Games said about it as well. And so, just kind of quickly, my co-host and I on the radio show, we were kind of like speculating on what this could mean. And my co-host brought up that Epic was having like a thing with Apple Music, because well, not Apple Music, what is it, what is the store called? Not iTunes, the Apple App Store, I think it's called. And so I was thinking, because you can get Fortnite, one of Epic Games through the Apple App Store, iTunes App Store, whatever it's called. But then I guess because there's like cosmetics and like dances and things that you can purchase. So I guess Epic was going around Apple to have people purchase, but Apple's like, no, every purchase must be through Apple. And so there was like a lawsuit thing happening, and I'm not sure how it ended up, but I was thinking maybe Epic wants to throw another shot at Apple and have like their own like streaming music service, but with like independent artists and stuff, and maybe offer like a better deal. So that's one thing, to kind of like mess with Apple. Second thing, kind of along the same lines, because there's all sorts of music and stuff that's in Epic Games, soundtracks and things. So maybe it's a way for Epic Games to be able to find music for their games, maybe. And so you can work out some sort of licensing deal with the artists on Bandcamp to have their music featured in video games. Like we mentioned Audible Doctor earlier, and Audible Doctor gets his music in like video games and things of that nature. So maybe this will be a easier way for artists to find another revenue stream by putting their music in video games. That'd be pretty cool. So that was the second one. And the third one I was thinking, which would be super awesome, in Fortnite, they've had these like live music experiences where like they have like artists and some huge artists from what I understand. Like I've heard the names. I'm not too familiar with them, but I know they're like huge artists, and they would perform in game kind of. So like there'd be like a special event where all the Fortnite people, like players, can go and experience it together, which is kind of cool. And so, like I mentioned before, Bandcamp has just started offering live streaming. So what if they started? Let me stop my screen share. But what if they started offering like virtual concerts for artists, and then be able to have like all the same experience type of things within like the Fortnite world? But maybe they would spin it off, maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe it'd be cool if it was in Fortnite as well. So that's like a whole nother virtual live event kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. So those are like the three things. Mess with Apple to be able to maybe license music for video games, and then maybe like virtual events. That'd be cool for artists. And so that's just kind of stuff I was thinking about. What do you think that Epic buying's Bandcamp would mean? Because out of all the people that could buy, like I guess Bandcamp, because you'd think it'd be maybe like a major label or a distribution thing, or like a Spotify or a like Tidal or whatever, because they want to get in on that streaming, revenue, merchandising. But for Epic Games, that's interesting. So I'm interested in seeing where that goes. So I don't know what you think. I think it's pretty interesting. And yeah, as long as it helps independent artists. You know what I mean? I don't want it to turn into something where it's now like only big artists get featured and things. That was never really, for me, was never really the point of Bandcamp. It was being able to have like a level playing field where everyone can kind of support their, like have their music, and people can kind of decide on what they want. So yeah, so shout out to Bandcamp. I wish them much success. Hopefully it will work out, and we'll see. All right, let me get y'all back to work. And yeah, all right, so we're going to send you back with this track. Now for the final break session, if no one signs up for show and tell, going to go over an artist's website. And it's an interesting website. I already know which one I want, and it's a very interesting website, and it's kind of cool. So be back 15 minutes after the hour. So again, thanks for hanging out, and let me send you all over some traveling music. This is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. So I want to thank you all again for hanging out. And yeah, see you later. Thanks again. Here we go. All right, get that playing.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard.